Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you can play a song by Ariana Grande called Just a Little Bit of Your Heart. And we end up cabling this on 2nd fret to kind of match the recording. We'll walk through a couple things in root position. And it starts out with this really cool progression on a G major chord. And normally you just do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, and third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, oh, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. That's another way you can kind of play your G, a little bit more powerful G through the song. And then from the G, we go to a B minor on our intro. And normally you do this, and we'll talk about some really easy options here, but normally you do this as a 2nd fret bar, second finger on the B third, third finger on the D, fourth pinky on the G fourth. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a B minor chord and it sounds really sad. Now you may also dig on lifting off the pinky and making that a B minor 7. Or another option to play B minor 7 would be doing first finger on the A second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the high E second fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that's another way you may want to think about playing that chord. Or especially if you like that other 4-finger G major, you can do first finger on the A second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. And that can make that a little bit easier to kind of make it from that G to the B minor chord. And then from the B minor we go to an E minor chord. Normally we do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the D second fret. And if you strum all those together, oh, the sad sounds of E minor. Now you may also think about putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that as an E minor 7. And then from the E minor we'd be going to a D major. And normally you do this first finger on the G second, second finger on the high E second, and third finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord that sounds really happy. And you may also dig on lifting off the 2nd finger, making that a B sus2. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended and kind of say some stuff around the D major. Or you'll definitely hear the low E string 2nd fret note, kind of an F sharp note, come out around the D chord. And that's called a D/F sharp, or D major with an F sharp in the bass. So you can do that with your thumb, if you kind of dig on that, kind of going over the top. Or a good substitute for that could be D sus/F sharp, by doing first finger on the low E second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, and kind of working that for your D/F sharp. And it's a little weird timing on the intro actually, and this kind of carries over into our verse, where you could kind of have the G kind of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we go to B minor for 2, and then E minor for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then D/F sharp for 2. So if you wanted to kind of fill in the time on the intro, at the very beginning you may want to work just downs, but you may still want to be feeling that in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B minor, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D/F sharp, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B minor, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D/F sharp. Or you may be digging on a strum pattern. One of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, down, up. So we do the G and just try that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. And the weird part about how that lines up with the 6+2 idea is you may want to do the G with the down, down, up, and then go to the B minor for the last down, up, and then E minor for the down, down, up, and then the D/F sharp for the last down, up. So timing wise that might be a little weird. You have G down, down, up, B minor, E minor, down, up, D/F sharp, G, down, up, B minor, E minor, D/F sharp. Or another strum pattern that I was really digging on is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is we take the G and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 on 2 down on 3. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down. And on the last beat, we'd be going down up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, 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 down. The weird part is that 6 plus 2 idea. You may want to do the G as a down, 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 up, down, and then save the last down, up for the B minor. The E minor with the down, 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 up, down. And then save that last down, up, for the D slash F sharp. So if you dig on that, you got G, down, down, up, down, B minor, E minor, D slash F sharp, G, B minor, E minor, D slash F sharp. And then we'll basically be repeating that through our verses until we get to our pre-chorus part. And on the pre-chorus part, we end up with a B minor for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you may want to work just a big down. And then we go to a C major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second fret, and third finger on the A third fret. And if you strum up the A string, the high E string, that sounds a C major chord and it sounds really happy. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that a C major 7. We're adding in the pinky on the B string third for the C major 9 and kind of say some stuff around it. Or another way to play C major 9 is doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. And now working that for your C major 9. And on that part, you may want to work just downs, kind of a B minor for 2, C for 2, G. Or you could fill in that time, kind of 4 on the B minor, 4 on the C, and then 8 on the G is kind of a down idea. Or you could work the down, down, up, down, up. but to half the B minor C, you may want to do just a down, down, up on each of those chords. G, down, down, up, down, B minor, down, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, up, down. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you may want to do the down, 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 up on each chord. B minor, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, down, 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 up, B minor, C, G. And from there, then we'll be going into our chorus part. In our chorus, we actually kind of keep that 6 plus 2 idea going, kind of like our verses. E minor, D slash F sharp, G, B minor, until we get to kind of the second E minor D idea. And then you may want to do kind of a 4 plus 4 idea, like we were doing on the B minor C in the pre-chorus, or you could do the down, down, up idea. E minor, down, up, B, down, up, or you could do the down, 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 up on each one. You kind of dig it on the 16th. So through the chorus, you'd have kind of that G, E minor, E minor, D, G, B minor, E minor, down, down, up, D, down, down, or if you're digging on the 16th, G, B minor, E minor, slash F sharp, D, B minor, E minor, down, down, up, D, down, down, up. And then from there, we'll be repeating those parts through the song. Now the weird part is to play along with Ariana Grande. Instead of starting on a G chord, she's starting on an A major chord. So what you want to do to play along with the recording is take a G, or a capo, take a capo to play your G chord, and then you put it on the second fret, and now your G chord is really an A major chord, and your B minor is really a C sharp minor, and your E minor is really an F sharp minor, and the D major is really an E major chord, and when we get to the C major, it's really a D major chord. I'm going to take it from the very beginning. We'd be on our intro, and you may want to work just the down idea. G2, 3, B minor, E minor, D slash F sharp, or you could fill in that time. 3, 4, 5, 6, B minor, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D slash F sharp, or you could do the down, down, up, down, up. B minor, E minor, D slash F sharp, G, down, up, B minor, E minor, or you could dig on the 16th. G, B minor, E minor, D slash F sharp, G, times for our verse, and then going into our pre-chorus part. And then we have kind of that D minor, C, G, or you could fill that time, kind of B minor, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or you could do the down, down, up, down, up. D minor, down, up, C, down, up, G, B minor, C, G, or you could, if you're digging all the 16ths, you have the B minor, C, G, B minor, C, G. From there, we'll be going into our chorus part, which kind of does that evening out on the E minor, the second E minor D through the phrase. So we tried that with our downs. We'd have kind of that G, B minor, E minor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, B minor, E minor for 4, D for 4, or the G, down, up, B minor, E minor, down, up, B, G, down, up, B minor, E minor, down, D, down, up, or if you're digging on the 16th, you have the G, piece of our intro. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw a bass note in for the chord. So on the G, you'd have the low E string for the bass. On the B minor, you'd have the A for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the D, you'd have the D for the bass. Unless you're doing the D slash F sharp, and then you have the low E for the bass. And then on the C, you'd have the A for the bass. So we tried the intro with kind of a bass down, up, down, up. You'd have the G, E minor, with low E bass, G, E minor, slash F sharp. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you may want to work it off a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. So we tried it through the intro that way. You'd have the G, E minor, slash F sharp, G, E minor, D slash F sharp, and we repeat that progression 4 times, and then we go into our pre-chorus part. So we tried that with a bass down, up, down, up. You'd have the B minor with an A bass, C with an A bass, G with a low E bass, B minor with an A bass, C with an A bass, G with a low E bass. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you can work that as kind of that B minor with a bass, down, down, C with a bass, down, down, and then the G with the whole pattern. So B minor bass, down, down, C with an A bass, G with a low E bass. From there, then we'll be going into our next chorus. So we tried that with a bass down, up, down, up. On the E minor D, that second one, you may want to do just a bass down, up on each of those chords. So kind of cool for that part. So G, down, up, B minor, E minor, down, up, B, G, E minor, bass, down, D, bass, down, G, bass, down, up, B minor, E minor, B, G, E minor, bass, down, D, bass, down, or if you're digging on the 16th, on that E minor D, you may want to do just the bass down, down, up to half those chords. So we have the G, E minor, Then we go into kind of a little intro turn. So we have kind of our G, E minor, to hit our bridge, and you may want to do just big downs on this, kind of G, B minor, E minor, D, G, B minor, E minor, and then you almost kind of hear like a big build up on a G chord. You may want to do downs on that part, and then from there, then we go back into our last chorus. So we got our G. Feel free to kind of take this lesson though, if you can find other strum patterns or if you know other licks around these chords too. Feel free to kind of take this lesson, mix it up any way you want to kind of make the tune your own. It can definitely be cool to kind of see what you can say with somebody else's tune too. But that's the basics of how you can strum through just a little bit of Your Heart by Ariana Grande. So good luck!